welcome back guys. Today we'll start the episode in our drift build Merc soft top, which we done a few episodes ago. And this week what I've been thinking what would be cool to do is to test all of the Nissan Skylines from generation 1. First GTR from the 70s or 60s, and we'll move from there forward to the R33, R32 and R35, and after that the modern GTR. And today we'll start with the treat, which is obviously back in the day rear-wheel drive, and we'll have a look at this beautiful Skyline 2000 GTR from 71, and this will be our choice number 1. And tomorrow obviously we'll move to the next generation and we'll carry on doing that. And I think for purpose of this trick we'll be using two versions of this car. We'll build a drift car and track car, and we'll see which one is better. We'll do one race in each and we'll see which one we prefer more. Is it actually drift build better for this car, or maybe that will be a track build? I'm interested in your opinion, guys, which one you would prefer to do yourselves, and if you're planning to do one of those. But for time being we'll just jump into the garage. We'll see what we can do with this car. In terms of performance, what we have here, 2-liter V6, okay, 2-liter. This is from newer GTR, this is some V8, and I think we'll go with this V6 just to keep V6 going, although it's a much bigger engine than the originally was here, but that does not matter because it's still V6. Then I'm not taking this as a cheat in this game. Then we'll very quickly mod this and we'll take it to the track. But before we'll do that, obviously we need to look at the body upgrades, which will be quite interesting. I think we'll have dual turbocharger on this one, I think. And in purpose of this build, we'll actually put, you know what, we'll put one tank for time being, because we'll go on the track first. And after we'll look in the drift build, I think. But we'll start with a track build. And in terms of tires, we obviously need a track tires. There is no surprises here. In terms of clutch, we wish the best clutch. Those are very standard things. Gearbox 8 speed sounds good to me, and we'll take a track differ as well. And I'm not sure why I'm taking those two things, but we will do just to keep it consistent with other builds which we done. Okay, then as we have performance sorted, we'll look at the wraps first and what community have to offer for us. Nope, definitely no. This looks sort of interesting, but no. Okay. Can we see anything what is cool here? This looks sort of cool, but no. You know what, guys? We'll do something else with this car, I think. As we cannot find what we're looking for, we will actually do our own paint here, and what we wish a lovely chrome, no, carbon, maybe we'll go with forged carbon. But what we wish to do, we wish to change the color of it to maybe something more whitish. Like so. We don't want any decals on it, but we'll keep it as that, I think. I think this color actually suits this car. In terms of design of this car, I will look at the bonnet, black hood. I'm digging this. Front bumper. I wish the option number 2 without bumper looks interesting. We don't need splitter on that. This needs to be quite raw. Because those cars been built to actually go sideways. And we'll actually take carbon type of arches. No skirts, and rear ones we'll take carbon again just to match it. Tail lights we'll keep as they are because they look cool. In terms of wing, we need a big wing, guys. It's GTR. Come on, you cannot go wrong with GTR. No trunks, number plates. Actually, we'll take this number plate for this build and we'll call it with my nickname again. And in terms of rear bumpers, what choice do we have? We'll take carbon version of it on the back. In terms of splitter, you know what, I like this, I'm digging this. Old school with new school. In terms of tires, definitely I don't want stock rims, change rims. Whoo-wee from the newer GTR, yes please. This will be choice of the day for us. And in this gold color, definitely we'll keep it. And we'll put Brembo on it. Also, better brakes. And we'll do the same thing up front. Because we cannot be rolling on those old rims, you know, steel wheels. Great back in 70s, right now not so much. We'll do something with the tires in a moment because I forgot to do that, obviously, like always I forget about something. We wish brakes, and now we'll sort out tires. We wish a stretched tires here, do we? Definitely we want a stretched tires. We'll do the same thing on the back. We wish a stretched tires, thank you very much. We'll go with this looks much better. Now we'll correct the stance. We wish to drop it, put negative just gentle negative camber back a bit more. This looks decent for me. I do dig this. How this sounds now. A bit of overrun, I think, and we wish middle resonance on it. I think this sounds good. Effects nitros will take green, and smoke we wish we'll go with blue. Why not? Why not, guys? Underglow, come on, we need to have something ridiculous. And no, this is not a Christmas tree. Okay, red and green wave sounds good to me. This will be interesting build, guys, for today, and we'll see each other in a moment. I will start a Sonic race for us. Okay, welcome back, guys, and we are back in our Skyline GTR, and look how this car look like. It just piece of art for me. On those rims, you know, it's one of the best looking classic cars in the history, in my opinion, obviously, but you can disagree. Let me know what is your favorite car, although to be honest, I would really dig if they will do old Merc W115 in this game. Then I will definitely use this for every single race in this game. If they would put this car into the game, it's my ultimate best car. I used to own one of those pretty much 15-17 years ago. Beautiful. I regret selling it, but I've been at high school at that time, and to be honest, that car wasn't that cheap to run, and I didn't wish to put my parents through keeping the cost of that car for me. I bought something cheaper to run at that time, and I slightly regret that I sold that car. But coming back to our GTR, look at how this car actually handles. It does actually whip the tail a bit, and this is fully truck built car, but look how this car pulling. It's just madness. If you can control a car like that, this might be actually RSR killer, to be honest, because they both rear drive, and I think this car might be there. Obviously I'm not sure about this because it's depending on the skill of the driver as well, but in my opinion RSR is less stable than this, and this could actually pick up the slack on the corners in comparison to Porsche RSR, and I really enjoy driving this thing. Pretty much close to, look at this. I normally lose this corner and going into water, as you probably saw in quite a few episodes now, but with this car we just pull the handbrake, spinned it, and it's done beats for us, guys. It's beautiful, beautiful piece of kit. I really enjoy driving it, and I'm quite interested how this car will actually behave in a moment in drifting, because obviously, like in last episode, we have had a Ferrari F430, which been good at both, not amazing at both, but good at both. We could use it for both by swapping just parts. I'm interested, would this GTR not be better than that Porsche, to be honest? That Ferrari, sorry. Interestingly, depending how this car will behave on drift events, but how tail happy this car might be if you push it, this might be our choice for future if we'll wish one car for both, and you know, it will be even cheaper than building that Ferrari for it, because this car costs only like 27k. Then if you think about it, modding it, engine is 300k, then for 600k you can have car best from both worlds. Then you never know, you know, maybe this is car for you. But well, look at the results. We made 72k, that's cool, but what I'm interested is how this car will drift. Then we'll see each other in a moment. Okay guys, we are back on our mountainside drift circuit. Look how this car looks like. It's just stupidly nice car, and it's so tail happy right now after putting those speed cross parts. Look how nicely this car actually goes sideways. You know, I might not be the best, but this car actually slides so much better than that Ferrari in last episode. It's definitely fun to do it, although I'm butchering every single corner here. But look at those angles, guys. We already have over 100k points, and I'm rubbish with drifting if you think about it. Probably you guys are much better than me in this, but look how well this car actually slides. That's actually ridiculous. Look at this. That's actually sick, guys, how this car actually accumulating points. We already have 170,000 points. Then as good as this car was on the track, now it's showing us that it can drift as well. Jesus, I need to concentrate on drifting because it's stupidly quick as well while doing that. It's not that it's just going sideways, but it's also the angles and the speed what this car does what makes it special, because look how many points per each drift we actually accumulating. That's actually sick, because 22,000 points in just ordinary corner is something special. I think I don't think any of my car builds actually been able to do that, and I think we'll use this car for next Drift Buster challenge, because it looks like it will be very easy to beat my previous 100k score on that initial drift zone. Then you know, we should try do this with this car and see what result can we actually achieve using this car. Can we get 120,000 points on that drift zone? This would be amazing. Jesus, I should concentrate a bit more, because I'm hitting everything and this is not doing justice to this car. Look how nicely this car actually goes sideways here. When I can actually control it and I try to be quiet for a few seconds, look how this car actually slides, keeping perfect line through each of the corners. And if I would not talk, probably I could do this better, but as I mentioned to you, the whole point of this series is to show you how this car actually feels, not show you the best of the best version how I can drive it, because this would not show you how this car actually behaves when somebody ordinary like myself actually play and use it, you know, because this is how most of you would experience this car. Maybe a bit better, I'm sure of it, because I'm talking while doing that, but we managed to make over 500,000 points here. Guys, this build cost us about 500,000 points in the game, which is stupidly low for what this car is. If you have 500k in your account right now in this game, go and buy it. I seriously recommend buying this car. I didn't say this in any previous videos, but if you're looking for a brilliant drift car, this is choice for you. If you're looking for something quick on the track, definitely worth trying, but I don't vouch that it's the quickest one. It's definitely a fun one, but drift wise, it's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and see you tomorrow. Take care.